What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day. We do have a couple of promos. So today on PrizePicks, there is a free $10 entry that you're going to get if you play two picks that are medaled picks in basketball. So it has to be a women's medaled game and a men's medaled game. Luckily, the women and men of the U.S. are both fighting for gold. So we're just going to take two plays for U.S. players. One's going to be women, one's going to be men, and they're actually going to be some of the best players on those teams, and we're going to take the under. Obviously, I'm still rooting for the United States, but these lines are just too high, and at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do. So hopefully our U.S. teams can come out with gold in both these games, but anyway, we will have a play in today's video for this. So if it does hit, then we get the money from the hit as well as a free lineup. If it doesn't hit, then we don't get the money from the hit, but we still get a free lineup. So still a great promo to play. I will say there is also some better promos that we had. So there is a Paul Skees better promo. I won't have it in today's video. All he needs to do is record one strikeout. So he's definitely going to do that. He's one of the best pitchers in the MLB already. But I will send it out to the free winnable. So if you're not in the free winnable, you can click the first link in the description and it'll take you to how to sign up for my VIP as well as get my free picks. And we've been killing better recently. Going into yesterday's YouTube plays, the better play of the day, I took Jordan to go over 0.5 total bases. I've been loving the promos that they send out on better. Pretty much his line was 1.5. They reduced him down to just 0.5, which is a great discount. It is a 66% discount, which a lot of people don't think about. He ended up getting 3, so we ended up hitting that. And then I think his name is Mitch Spence, but I'm just going to call him Spence. Ended up going over for us. But if you guys remembered in yesterday's video, this play actually did bump before I sent the video out. And I told you guys to take a golfer. I think his name was Brian Hartman. And then I told you guys to take, who was it? I think it was Gunnar Henderson to go under 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs. I just checked. Both of those plays also hit. So I think it was the golfer to go over strokes and then Gunnar Henderson to go under his line. Both of those hit. So if you paired those up with Jordan, then we definitely hit our play. So all three of the plays that I gave out, whether it's Spence or the golfer or whether it was Gunnar Henderson, those all hit. So I've been loving better, been killing it on better recently with this channel. And then they also, again, have that Paul Skees one. They also have a free $10 entry on the preseason. So if you bet on the preseason, you'll get a free $10 entry. That can either be today or tomorrow. So definitely download better. I will probably give out the play for the better free promo tomorrow, just because it'll be Sunday and we can do that. There's also going to be some sleeper discounts. So a lot of discounts across the board, especially with NFL starting back up and stuff like that. So excited about that. I've been getting a lot of you guys sign up for better. And if you guys do sign up for better, I will get you guys a free month of the VIP. So if you've already used the Bovada promo and you want another free month, you can sign up for better. And I really, really recommend better because they give out a lot of discounts. And it seems like they've been ramping up the amount of discounts they give out. So going over yesterday's play, we did see definitely correlation in this first game right here. Emory Jones, I think, played. I think he just did horrible. So he got under. Tez Walker went under, which is actually surprising. He got 0 yards because I am a fan of Tez Walker. I actually saw him play at the Senior Bowl, and I know he is a UNC guy. And he went under. He got 0 yards. Guess he didn't get targeted or anything like that. Skylar Thompson went 5 yards over his projection, which sucks. I didn't watch the beginning of the game, but I think he got a long pass to someone at the beginning of the game, like 30 yards plus, and I think that was just really hard to come back from. He also played the entire first half, which is a little bit unfortunate. So he played the first half, then Mike White played the second half. And yeah, if he just threw, literally with all of that, he threw, I think, like a 30, 40-yard pass. Correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't watch. I think I started watching like the middle of the first quarter. But yeah, if he didn't throw that 30-yard bomb, or if he didn't play the whole first half, and he still did those two things, and he still barely got over his yardage. So definitely going to keep taking the unders throughout the preseason. I think it's really, really good. Malik Washington, who we paired up with him, only got 5 yards, and I saw him out there a decent bit. He just did not get many targets. I think he had a long run, but that does not count as receiving yards. And then Valorant down here, we took the lesses, and honestly, probably should have been the mores because it was probably a longer game. Again, didn't check how this game went, but we ended up cashing. Or we didn't cash, but we ended up hitting. I think it was like 0.4, and it's a protected play at the end of the day, so you're going to get your money back. But again, like I said in yesterday's video, it's a 6-man entry, which are pretty hard to see, but we definitely are pretty hard to hit consistently, like a full 6-man entry, right? But we definitely saw some great correlation up here, and then we would have saw some great correlation down here too if Skylar Thompson threw like less than 5 more yards. So we'll go ahead and get into today's plays as well. So first play of the day, let's go ahead and hop into the 4-man, and then I will show you guys I will get you guys that Olympic promo, and then I'll also show you guys how to get my VIP completely for free for 2 full months straight. So if you guys don't know, this is pretty much what we did yesterday. This is pretty much the performance of our past 2 months, but I will get into that a little bit later. Let's hop into today's pick of the day. So we are going to go Patrick Mahomes under, Sky Moore under, paired together with correlation. So if you guys don't know, pretty much the less that a quarterback does well, it's likely that less one of his receivers is going to do really well. So I normally say, if Patrick Mahomes does really, really well, then someone like a Travis Kelce or Rashee Rice, one of his top receivers, are likely to do really well also. I like the unders specifically because it's preseason. I know it's Patrick Mahomes. I think he's one of the greatest quarterbacks ever, but I am taking his unders because first of all, it's preseason. You never know how much these guys are going to play. I think CJ Stroud, he played yesterday. He played 1 series. He did really, really well, and he still only got like 44 yards, and that was with him like throwing a touchdown and everything like that. So there is no reason for Patrick Mahomes to play more than 1 series. I mean, it is Patrick Mahomes. He's proven all that he can prove already in the NFL, and you can see what I really like here is look at the depth at the quarterback position. They have 4 quarterbacks that are needing to play today. So Mahomes, Wentz, Chris Alocon, and then Ian Book. They have 4 quarterbacks that are needing to play. I know Patrick Mahomes, he is at most going to get 2 series, and 2 series for 50 pass yards in the preseason. I really doubt he even comes out for 2 series. He probably will just come out for 1 series, make sure that the oil is in the machine and just that stuff is rolling nicely, and just making sure that the play calling is good and stuff like that. That is really what these guys are trying to do at the end of the day. So I really, really doubt he gets more than 1 series, and getting 50 passing yards in 1 series is going to be very, very difficult. If you think about it, like even if you had an 80-yard drive, getting 50 passing yards is going to be difficult because some of those yards might be running, some of those yards might be him scrambling. So again, I'm taking Sky Moore to go under because these are correlated. So the worse that Mahomes does, it's likely the worse that Sky Moore does. Obviously, it's more correlated if it's like a long, full NFL game where these guys are playing the whole game. But I really like the unders on preseason. So Sky Moore, the reason why I like him, again, going back to the depth chart, look at how many receivers these guys have. I mean, they have Rashee Rice, Brown, Worthy. I'm a UT fan, so I love Worthy. These are really the top 3 guys. And then they just have an absolute, like, for lack of a better term, they just have an absolute crapshoot. Like, they have so many players here that are needing to get into the game and just like see how they can do. Sky Moore, I'm not the biggest fan of, but just the amount of players, like how many people is this? I think this is like 12 different receivers. That's not even factoring in running backs getting catches. That's not even factoring in tight ends. So just the sheer amount of receivers that are happening, there's no way that all of these receivers are going to be playing that much and get targeted that much either, right? Like Sky Moore in a normal game, he rarely even gets targeted. So taking the unders here, just purely because of the depth chart. Like I think Mahomes, way too many quarterbacks to get in for him to play more than 1 possession, as well as he is Patrick Mahomes at the end of the day. He doesn't have anything to prove. And then Sky Moore, he's just going to be so flooded down by all these guys. But yeah, enough on this play here. I'm also taking Valorant to go less and less here because it's correlated based off a game length. So a longer game goes on, the more kills that happen, the shorter game goes on, the less kills that happen. So I'm taking the less and lesses because I'm hoping that a shorter game does happen. Again, one of our bread and butters of the channel is Valorant and Counter-Strike. If you're interested in getting my VIP, this is the different This is the performance of my VIP over the past 2 months, pretty much 2.5 months. We are up 220 units since May 17th. Again, if you're a $5 bettor, you'd be up more than $1,000, $10 bettor more than $2,000, and $20 bettor more than $4,000 in that time frame. Again, this is up over like 800 bets, so it's up over a ton of data. We take probably like 9, 10, 11 bets every single day, and yeah, a very steady and up into the right increase, which is amazing to see. If you want to get my VIP, VIP for free, completely for free for 2 months. Text me the word Bovada at this number on the screen right here. And what I'm going to have you do is sign up for Bovada. You need to make sure that you've never used Bovada before and don't have a Bovada account. And what I'm going to do is have you deposit $25 into Bovada, but I will Venmo or Cash App you back the $25. So I'm paying you back instantly. I've had people text me and be like, hey, this isn't actually for free, man. Like you lied to me, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, I'm going to give you your money back, right? It's like you're paying someone and I'm paying you right back. So you're getting your money straight back to you, straight into your bank account and stuff like that. And what I'm going to have you do is after that, I will get you guys 2 free months of my VIP with a code. Again, all you have to do, don't worry about using my code right now or anything, just text me the word Bovada and I'll walk you through the instructions. It should take 5 to 10 minutes. So the Olympic basketball play, this is the second play of the day. We're going to take A'ja Wilson to go under 11 rebounds and then Steph Curry to go less than 15.5 points. I found this play on the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. Really like this play. A'ja Wilson, line is too high. Steph Curry, line is too high. Pretty much Steph Curry across the board, his line is more like 14.5 on like 10 other books. A'ja Wilson, her line is more like 10.5 on a ton of other books. She's also averaging right around like 9.7 rebounds in this tournament so far. So 11 is just too high for her, especially playing a great team like France. They did get to the, they are playing for the gold also. And then, US is also playing France too. I think this line is a little bit high for Steph Curry. I know he absolutely had an amazing game yesterday and 2 days ago and carried the team. But I do think this line is too high, especially looking at other books. You can get 25% off of Daily Grind Fantasy with code Detective. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's have a great Saturday, NFL Saturday, and a great weekend. And I will see you in tomorrow's video.